What is going on, guys? Hope you're doing well and welcome back to a new video. In this video we're going to be talking about how to get started on losing weight, or at the very least maybe clean up your diet a bit if you don't eat that well and you're not overweight. But this is going to be quite beneficial, I'd say, for people who are really not sure where to start or what to possibly do when they want to start making some changes. Losing weight and getting started is a really big challenge for many people, and most people do fail at it because they're unaware of what it is that they really need to do, or they don't have the confidence to do it, or they just struggle building those positive habits. But a lot of that, in my opinion, is usually just built off of like myths, things they hear, not knowing how, like, the simplicity of the things that you can do to help yourself. In fact, the easiest time to lose weight is when you are at your heaviest. The more you are, the easier it's going to be to lose weight. Obviously, there's the mental barriers that come with it and the struggle of making changes and stuff like that, but it's going to be a hell of a lot easier going from 260 pounds to maybe like 230 pounds than it's going to be from going from, say, 185 pounds to 155 pounds. Now, obviously, that doesn't go for everyone, of course. It all just depends on you. But point being, you don't have to make all these crazy changes right away in order to see some results. Because those first 15 to 20 pounds you gotta lose, or however much it is you gotta lose, the first bit is going to be way easier than, say, when you maybe have only 10 or 15 pounds left to lose of the 70 or 80 or however much weight it was that you lost. But with that being said, let's get started. So in order to change your life, you must change your habits, because our lives are revolved and built around the habits that we do day in and day out. Possible reasons why you are overweight is because you have habits of eating poorly and not exercising enough, which is pretty straightforward. So you want to start changing those habits. The first thing you should do is maybe pick one thing in your diet that maybe you have too much of, that isn't that good for you, that you should maybe take out, or at the very least even just lighten the load of how often you have that food. I was helping, a couple months ago I started helping one of my friends get started with the gym and just kind of how to start cleaning up his diet just like a little bit, just to get him started. He was about 250 pounds, and yeah, so he had fast food about 3 or 4 times a week, just like for like lunch or dinner or whatever it was, about 3-4 times a week. And I said, okay, just maybe start off by maybe having it only twice a week, and then after that maybe just go for it once a week, and then eventually you can do maybe once every 2 weeks, then maybe like twice a month, or then once a month, or whatever, or then once in a while, or even if you just want to have it once a week and that's like your little unhealthy snack or whatever for the week, go for it. But yeah, like, you don't have to just say, oh, I'm not having fast food anymore or anything like that, because that's unrealistic, especially if you genuinely enjoy it. Like, but yeah, it's not even like you need to eliminate this stuff entirely right away or anything like that. You can still make a bunch of progress if you're just starting out, for sure. But yeah, because that's one problem a lot of people have. They're like, okay, if I have any unhealthy food right away or anything like that, I'm going to not make any progress at all. That is absolutely not the case, especially if you are just starting out. I'll give you guys another example. Say you have fast food every single day. I mean, every single day. If you keep going, but you just don't get pop, or you don't get fries or whatever, say you just have a burger every day, say that's like what you like the most out of your fast food meal or whatever, just have that. Now obviously this isn't healthy to do every single day still, it's still not good for you, but like when you're starting out, it's a good way to just kind of like slowly ease the bad foods out of your diet and get things rolling. And then eventually, maybe you're sick of the burgers, then you maybe get that out. Now tip number 2, guys, is going to kind of tie in with the first one, and it's just while you're cutting out those 1 or 2 bad things, also add in 1 or 2 good things. You'll notice by experiencing this yourself, when you eat properly and healthy foods and real foods, you're going to feel much better overall, and your cravings will probably be hindered a bit. Like, I'm not saying your cravings for other unhealthy foods will be gone, but it'll definitely make you feel a lot more satisfied, and you'll be a lot less tempted to indulge in those unhealthy foods. My third tip, guys, is honestly just start exercising a little bit. That's another thing. You don't have to go 4, 5, 6 times a week to start making progress if you're brand new to all of this. You can go like 2 or 3 times a week, whether it's the gym, going for a walk in the first thing in the morning or at night, or playing some like leisurely sports or whatever with your friends, doing whatever. Just getting out and doing something for half hour, 45 minutes, even an hour, whatever you are comfortable with doing. Do something a couple times a week, have a few occasions to get yourself active, and that's going to be huge for you. And whether or not you even lose weight right away. You're doing good for your body, guys. I can promise you if you do all of these 3 things, or even just one of them, you'll start seeing progress. But don't even think about like the whole losing weight part. I mean, unless of course that motivates you, then good. But just think about taking care of yourself, loving your body, taking care of your body and mind. That's really going to be what makes this easier for you. It's not about being overweight or fat anymore or anything. It's just loving your body more. And when you think about your problems in a positive way, rather than thinking of like what the problem is for you, and rather the good of fixing your problem, how it will benefit you, that's really going to make things a hell of a lot easier for you. Yeah, if you are significantly overweight and you're watching this, and if you do any of these 3 things, and if you do all of them, you're going to see some really good progress starting out. Now, it's important to remember that doing all this eventually, it won't help you progress. Like, say this is good enough to help you lose 30 or 40 pounds or whatever, then that's awesome. But you always want to constantly try and improve yourself a little bit day by day with all of these habits. So eventually, maybe instead of just exercising twice a week, you want to do 3 times a week. And then maybe you want to start having some more vegetables or something like that. And then you just keep making small changes once you get comfortable with the changes you've already made a habit out of. Just remember to keep constantly growing. Before you know it, everything will all just come extremely natural to you, and you'll want this, and you won't have to battle with yourself to make sure you do this or not. You'll wake up and you'll do it. But yeah, so that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. I hope this helped you out a lot. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see some more health, fitness related videos. And comment below, tell me any future videos you guys want to possibly see next. And my Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff will be in the description below, so be sure to check that out. And I'll see you guys in the next video.